What's up, everybody? It's WebsterStyle, Brian Sapph from the NRW Checkpoint with another NRW React. Now, Brian,
Yep.
From what I understand, because I don't know, dating is hard nowadays, especially with all of the apps. And from what I understand, whether it's men or women, dating is like you go into dating pools like somebody has peed and pooped in it. I don't know these things. I just know what I hear.
Okay.
So, we in our digital society, we, don't really go out anymore. We don't do things. So we are now finding people through various apps and coming to HBO Max. Excuse me, it's just Max now. They rebranded.
Max.
So coming to Max, we have a set of singles from New York who are swiping America to find their match. Let's check out Swiping America.
Okay.
What have I done to meet someone in New York? Everything.
At this point, it feels like I've met every single guy. I'm feeling like a disconnect.
A lot of nerves, a lot of stress. I've tried a few guys and it hasn't worked out. Time to try something new.
My understanding that you are about to embark on a dating adventure.
I didn't tell you where you're going.
You haven't. I really want to know.
We're going on a journey across America to date people.
Where are the damn doctors?
Can't find peace if I'm
Oh, hello. I don't really meet people that I connect with very often, but I totally am an eternal optimist.
My social media presents us a little bit more confident than I am. What do you do?
I work with adult entertainment.
Oh.
Cause you could be the one.
Amazing.
Look amazing. I am very fluid. I do have that fear of, is there someone for me?
It's okay.
You could be the one now.
Oh, here he comes. Act natural. I would like a long-term partner, but I keep people at a distance. I don't know how many men have the patience for it. This is such a sad interview. I'm wearing such a dumb outfit.
Going like, this is who I am. It's hard. I'm not a butch. I am not a femme. So like, what am I to people?
I'm happier having met these three incredible women. And I really want you to be loved the way that you deserve to be loved.
Yeah, I know.
Letting someone in. The stakes are higher.
I showed you all my cards.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm scared to fully give someone my heart, but we don't want to regret this time.
Did anyone get railed?
A rom doc. That's new. I love the premise. And it's interesting. I'm watching this and I don't know if to say young woman, but the person that says they're gender fluid. I just instantly thought, like, how much more difficult for you is it to find someone?
I mean, you see in the trailer, quite difficult because
it's not even her standards. It's I feel as though we like what we like, and there are certain things that we like, whether if you like, this is men or women.
Okay.
I feel as though that maybe someone who is gender fluid may have a harder time finding someone because we are, as a majority, pretty predisposed to certain things that we like and don't like in the opposite and or same sex.
Right.
So for someone who, is presenting kind of like in between, that you may lessen your pool who will find that attractive. That's got to be, in my mind, my perception, it's got to be difficult when it comes to dating.
Yeah, I can imagine that, which is probably why, this person is on this show.
Yeah.
I mean, because on one side, I see exactly what you're saying. Then on the other side, I'm like, the fact that a person like this exists would almost guarantee that there is a person that exists that would find them attractive.
I'm sure there are.
Yeah.
How many?
Sure. Well, that's
Yeah.
That's what the show, I guess, is gonna explore. Well, since we swipe in America, I don't know which dating app they're using, but
what
we'll see.
I'm wondering is how much of this show is going to look at like what people pick on the apps, what draws people to people on the apps, because you know we've all heard the stats as far as like, you know, only 20% on a men on the dating apps get chosen, yada, all that stuff, you know, which is data from the dating apps themselves, so it's not like people are making these up. So realistically, a small percentage of men in this case get chosen to match from women, yada yada yada. So I'm very interested to see if there's any sort of commentary on maybe whom they're choosing in these apps as they go from city to city, even if not so much of a commentary from the documentary or the person, but themselves, like maybe, hey, when I was in New York, these were the sort of people that I constantly, like, I had a type. There were things that maybe they were unconscious biases that were there being in New York that maybe if you go to, let's say, Des Moines, that things you realize, oh, I was picking these type of guys or these type of girls or these type of individuals. And with these traits not present in this area, I'm picking something totally different, which is working better for me. So that is what I would be very curious about to see. Take them out of the element. Do they pick the same type of people? Because clearly, this is the one thing that I've seen just from watching documentary stuff on people and dating apps. Men or women, they tend to pick the same type of people.
Right.
So I'm curious to see if there's a difference.
I'm also curious because you kind of bring up something that it's probably the reason why a lot of people can't find somebody is because they're more or less attracted to what they're predisposed to or what they've been programmed to be attracted to,
right? And
they're not finding out what they actually like.
Right. But they're going by this checklist.
Right. Which, you know, we saw a little bit of that earlier in the trailer where the girl was like, where are the doctors at? Or whatever. Stuff like that. So I'm interested to see how that plays out as well. Because we swipe in America, they're supposed to be going to all of these different cities. I wonder if at some point in time within the series, either of the individuals will begin to see like, maybe I need to reapproach the way that I'm looking at the people I'm swiping on instead of looking for green flags. Let's try to find some flags that actually appeal to me. But I don't know. This is very interesting. One thing about HBO, they really do a good job with these like docu-style series or whatever. Like they do a really good job. Some of the most iconic to ever. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
we got
HBO brought us real sex. Yeah,
so, right. Exactly. So I'm like, I'm interested just because I know HBO, well, Max, they do a fantastic job.
We'll talk about that later.
Right. But I'm also very interested because of the actual cast.
Yeah.
Like as I'm watching the trailer, I get a sense that they form some kind of bond or attachment that could,
which makes sense,
yeah. But I wonder just how deep that will go as far as the way that they approach dating, because I don't know, they're doing something together, so obviously it's creating a bond with them. Like they have the safety net of like experiencing something together. I wonder if that will make them reflect on each other and then the things that they're doing in a different way. Like, you know, I didn't see myself even being friends with somebody that quote unquote gender fluid, and now I have this attraction that might just be, you know, us bonding over this, or it could be something I've seen you that's, you know, sparking things in my brain. So I don't know. I'm interested to check this series out just to see how these different people and their dynamics and how human nature plays out in a world where we're being told what to like and enjoy, because obviously they're going to fill out some kind of profile, what they're looking for or whatever. And then these apps are going to program some kind of algorithm that's going to shoot them a bunch of people they should be interested in. Like, where would that actually take them?
Right.
But trailer looks good though.
Yeah, that's our take on Swiping America. Both Brian and I are very interested in the show itself and also the possibilities of what it could really talk about as far as dating culture in 2023. Make sure you check it out starting June 15th on Max. The first 4 episodes are dropping then. Remember, it's just Max now, just Max, M-A-X. This has been Sapph, WebsterStyle on the NRW Reacts. Make sure you follow us at the NRW on Twitter, New Release Wednesday on Instagram. Of course, this is Nerds Rule the World, so make sure you follow us on YouTube. Make sure you follow, like, share, and of course, subscribe.